that said, after Florida versus Harris, certifications became exceedingly important. They were important before, especially in states that were mandatory. But after 2013, they became almost a mandate. You have to be certified. You just do. And I say that, and I tell people that I'm like, you have to be certified. Just pick a body. Pick USPCA, pick NAPWA, pick whoever, pick your state organization, but somebody has got to certify you. So let's talk a little bit about Florida versus Harris. I hope everybody listening to this is not or has heard about it. If not, we'll put a link to it in the show notes. But talk a little bit about what happened after that and how things changed for K9.
Yes. That was an interesting decision in that the Supreme Court decided that a dog basically or a team when certified by a bona fide agency is good to go. That's enough probable cause for on a search and things like that, so that they get probable cause to get warrants and different things based off of what the dog can do. Now, there has been some issues with that in that some people handlers feel that that's all they need now is to be certified. And the case is a little bit more interesting than just that if the dog is certified and the handler is certified that you're good to go. When you come back and you go to court, they can actually really go after you in your training records and show that you really don't train. And maybe you did really find that or whatever you were supposed to be doing. And so you have to really, it makes records keeping even more needed because you have to justify, you have, what you say you can do has to be backed up by your training records. So basically, everything that we've been talking about so far should be in somebody's training records. That you trained this way, that you did those things, that you were, I remember the first time that we had a guy with a gun and a hostage, and they said, get the dog. And it's like, we never practiced for that. We didn't know anything about that. So that was something, I was listening to you talk, and that was a great thing. But the idea that you can go out and track after it's rained and still pick up the odor, the scent, you have to show that you actually can do that's something that's actually possible. And the idea that you can do narcotic searches or explosive searches, and you can find shells in a case, you have to demonstrate a step-by-step process where you did that. And it's actually even more so that when you have a apprehension dog where you are training your dog and you're advancing your dog in every step of the way to improve that dog's ability to go out, locate, bark, whatever the scenario is going to be or the real deployment is going to be. The worst deployment you could have is the one you didn't train for. And so that's a nightmare. So records are so good that they said that in the case in Harris, that you can come back to court and they can challenge your ability to do that. And records keeping that makes it even more mandatory.